Okay, here we go, something different. Welcome to Echotraders Friday's day session recap. My name is Dale Elliott. We're going to start on the screen in front of you, left to right. Let's go to the CL market. I'll grab a pen here. So with targets on CL today at 56.50 and 55.86, and then we'll go from there. Okay, one thing I'm going to do just real quick is I'm going to move a fib over to the right hand side. Hang on one second. Okay, with that out of the way, I'll grab that pen again. I didn't want to get it too messed up in here. So our room opens at 7. The market had traded from the 5588 here at a support area to our target of 56.50. Was not a straight line by any means. And we were also looking for 5652. Did not get that, and that's fine, because this is from resistance. The market traded to back down in here to this here support area, back a little resistance, and then filled our target of 5586. It's on the left hand side of your screen. We were also looking for a confluence area of 5564 and 5562. It's on the recording. Enjoy the recording. It's 41 minutes long, and I hope this year recap is not anywhere near that. From this support area here, the market ran to a resistance. Our entry to go short was right up here, and the MACD follows through. Momentum to the downside, candle. The volume comes in, kickstarts the candles. Normally our target is 56.34 to take position off. This particular trade, we're aiming for 56.17. It's on the chart right above the center of your chart. At that area, she backs off just slightly, and then fulfills our next target of 5598 and 5588 again. Here's a nice confluence area. From here, she backs off, and we're measuring this here pullback. It is tradable, but she tops out a little tiny, pinch her top it there, and down she comes to fulfill our 5573. She gets there. Resistance has support has turned to resistance, and we get our 5573 and our confluence area that we were looking for, 5562 and 64. From there, it does fulfill the bottom target of 5534, and then she boogers off to the upside. MACD also confers. All right, so that's it on your CL. Let's go to the next one, and that would be NG. Let's see if we can get there from here. All right, here's NG chart. And we'll grab that pen again. Just bear with me here. All right, on NG on this day, we're looking for 2.658. It already gave us our 658 by early day. Now this chart is scrunched up for a reason. I just wanted you to see where the fibs come from, and the target area that we're looking for way down here at 2.580 did not get reached. All right, I'm going to zoom in on this here chart just one moment. So we'll zoom in so you can see the targets that are reached. Now, some of the numbers aren't here, but there they are. All right, so I'll grab that pen again. We'll try to keep this here short at resistance. The market falls down here at 6. Now, we're in the room, but we don't officially open till 7, although you can, members start trickling in here. Okay, so from this here support area, she runs back up into the resistance again and drops back to that target of 658. Back up into resistance, and then she drops down nicely about halfway to 636. Now we're looking for a little more than that, but we don't get much more. Anyways, from halfway, 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 636. 6 back up. And what's the market doing? Anybody? She's making lower highs, and we get our target filled down here at 2.638. We're also looking for exhaustion on the recording. I had said we're looking for resistance. Well, it's resistance to the downside. You call it exhaustion to the downside, and downside we all mostly refer to it as support. All right, so that's it on the NG. A range-bound day, not a big day at all. All right, let's see if we can get rid of this. Move on to your TF. Okay, let's try this. Okay, that's working good so far. Now, on TF, this is quite an interesting day. Nice, simple chart, and this is the way it was in the room, too. All right, so I'm going to grab a pen again here. Just give me a second. All right, so we're looking at roughly here for 7 o'clock, and we were looking for the market to come down to 1258.9, and it does. It does, right? So what's our histogram? Everything's saying down. We get that down movement. Here we're saying look for support. You find support. Support, you trade back up into resistance. From resistance, a nice resistance, by the way, our next targets are 1246.8 and 1243.4. This is our support target. The market, you can tell, it just barely gets here. Just barely. But from resistance, she moves down to support area here, right? That's support. And backs off into resistance, but resistance ceiling is dropping. And she motors on down to that target. That's about it for NG. So, or TF, I'm sorry. You can tell I'm a little bit excited. Okay. Let's go to your YM. We left 6E till last. It's the first one on the recording. On the YM, we're looking for 17,858. It's right. Whoop. Grab that. I'll grab that pen here. Hang on one sec. We'll put the chart back. Grab the pen. Excited. All right. All right. So our room opens at 7, as we had said. And from 17,868, the market trades back to, you guessed it, resistance. And right here, we have our pit open at 9, and then we have a 9:30 bell, market bell, right? And we're looking for that market bell time to have a whole lot of volume come in, kickstart that momentum. It does. And in the room, this year market's trading somewhere around 17,887 or so, right up in here, right? It's trading right up in here. And we mentioned that we'd like to see that 30-tick push at the market bell. And I think you can hear the bell in the background. I'm not sure. It gets to target and does not stop. That's why we suggest you hang on to a runner. Don't take yourself out at target if you can help it. Sometimes that's an exception, of course. And our next target down, 17,795. Market comes right straight down. Wind gets sucked out of those sales and back into a lower resistance. All right, so support becoming resistance, at least temporary. We have a nice confluence area right here at 17,750 and 17,748. Market just barely gets to 45, filling those targets back to that resistance area. All right, resistance ceiling dropping, dropping, and dropping. Okay. From resistance, it does follow through to 17,727, and we're looking for 17,693 and 55. 55 does not get filled way down in here, but 17,693 does. Ready for the next one? That's your YM. All right, so here we go on 6E. Now 6E, you can see the target at the bottom of the chart, 1.0719. And you can also see, whoops, if I leave it alone and grab the pen instead of just moving the screen here, we'll be all set. Okay, slightly to the right hand. All right, so you can see target not filled at 1.0719. Although we did get this 1.0752, and we talk about that in the room. And this here, now green candle is a small candle takeout. It's a large candle, but a small body, okay? Small body. All right, so room opens at 7, and we're looking for our first target at 1.0804. That gets reached. The market backs off into the resistance area, and almost, it challenges the high. All right, not breaking the high. I think it missed it by 1 tick. All right, and she drops quite quickly. So we're looking for targets here at 1.0771 and beyond, and we get our 1.0761, and we're looking for exhaustion there. Well, it took place. It ran back up into lower resistance, but yet it is resistance. Okay, the ceiling's dropping here slightly. I know I'll get quite a mess on here, and then right back down into 0771 again, right here. This here becomes what? Support. This target never gets reached. Way down here. It's not even shown on the chart. I just put the number there so it's coherent with the recording. You can watch the recording. It's 41 minutes long, and I said I didn't want this recap to be that long. So until next time, trade well, my friends.